Aries. I'm Lacey, the High Priestess. Press like, subscribe, notification. I tell stories. I like to keep it that way. Give you a good lesson. All right. I'm going to give you a good lesson. All ready for this next lesson. Lessons of life. Also, I felt like my tongue was really numb right now. You could be at the dentist. Because I feel like someone isn't speaking too well. They're trying to read somebody's thoughts. I don't know. Someone's slurring. 5 of Cups. Okay, everybody's drunk. This could be shots. Right here, you see how, is it beer bong or whatever? Throwing the balls and having a drink. Okay, so someone's already really drunk. They've been dancing all night. Could be somebody's wedding. All right, it's somebody's wedding for someone here, and then there's somebody's baby shower. Also, everybody's friends are getting married, baby showers, becoming fathers for another man, and then the Magician. And someone feels like, okay, am I just a piece of shit or something like that? Also, I feel like someone doesn't want to commit with the 3 of Swords, and this is why they're having shitty, or someone broke too many women's heart, or someone has been playing with women's emotions, or this is a woman that plays with man's emotions, and now nobody wants to marry them. That's for one scenario. The other scenario that I see is you gotta be careful wanting what somebody else has. Okay, you never know what they're going through. Outside things still go peachy, but in the inside shit is fucked up. So please look at things like it's not you going through it. Yes, you could listen, and even though they say don't judge them, you might be judging them. The Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Someone again is doing some stupid shit, or someone again wants to take it slow. I'm like, how slower do you want to take this? How slow is this going to be? Also, I feel like someone needs to get an Uber. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't encourage ever drinking and driving. Don't do that. All right. So that's just a side note right here. Get a fucking Uber, or have somebody drive your car. Also, someone's gonna call somebody to drive their car because they're drunk. They got drunk at a wedding, a baby shower, something like that. They're gonna ask you to give them a ride. Yeah, then I like to hear stuff like that. Okay, no drinking and driving over here. Yeah, I have to get on people's asses about shit like that. Dumb as fuck. Yeah, I know, Spirit. Grow up. It says grow up. Also, someone needs to grow up. Someone's still immature, trying to set you up. Oh my gosh, there's nothing worse than someone that's coked out of their mind saying that there's the feds outside. You ever see that picture where people are, there's like some cholos or something like that, and they're inside a motel and they're looking out the blinds and they're all paranoid, swearing that the cops are out there to get them, and they're just all coked out? That type of shit. Oh, this too. Okay. Hold my hand. They are using the High Priestess to find out. Well, the High Priestess also is could be the Uber. They're trying to find out if the Uber's coming. Let's get them an Uber. Someone's gonna get an Uber for someone. Also, you gotta be careful. I don't like this other story that I'm seeing. The world could be very cruel. I think this might come out on the news. Someone might be running into somebody that did some kind of shit on the news. They may have been on drugs. Coked out is what I'm hearing. They were on that powder. And also, if you're an Uber driver, you might be dealing with a lot of drug addicts as well. It's like fuck, man, because it's in the middle. It's like late at night, and you're going to go pick up. So people are intoxicated, and just make sure you always have a camera on to protect yourself. Now, I see two different scenarios, okay? I see a scenario where someone could have been very rude to you, very fucked up to you or something like that, and then the next day you hear about it and you have your ass covered because you have a camera. Also, an Uber driver that doesn't have a camera in their car, side eye that shit. Cover your ass is what I'm saying. No one should be turning off their body cams is what I'm hearing too. That might be used against somebody. Why did you turn off the body cam? Why did you turn off the cameras? Art of seduction. Self-confidence, believing you, show yourself, be seen. Somebody can see things through a camera. Because the high priestess is the camera. If there's a camera in the car, it catches everything. And I also hope that someone isn't cheating here. I didn't. And the song that's coming on. You never know who knows who. And who's working in what. You fuck around and have your man pick you up when there's another fucking man there, or vice versa, or something like that. Also, Uber driver, you have to have a camera and you have to protect yourself too and be very aware, because if you end up dropping off somebody at night and someone doesn't know you're just an Uber driver, guess what? Someone might try to hurt you thinking that you're fucking around with their girl. I feel like this is an Uber story. Also, I feel like this is a documentaries of Uber stories. Also, this could be like a significant website where Uber speak about the stuff that happens to them while they're driving. Or even like it could be a trucker stories, Uber stories, something amongst that line. People who have worked in that industry and the things that they have seen, like Vice TV. You know, Vice TV be doing stuff like that where they'll interview Uber drivers and get their testimonies, like what's the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you, what's the most dangerous thing you have ever seen, and stuff like that. And Uber drivers do experience a lot of crazy shit. Like I said, everybody should have a camera in their vehicle. You should carry mace. And I feel like you should have if you can, I feel like this is a taxi or something like that. I don't know. But whatever it is, make sure that you got yourself guarded. Also, as the passenger, I feel like, I don't know if Uber has already started this, heavy emphasis on Uber. But when someone enters the Uber, it should automatically, like through the app, record through their phone to make sure that the people are getting home safely. Like track them all the way to their destination. Not just the Uber driver, the person that I don't know. Are you getting a job as an Uber? I feel like this has got to do a lot with navigation. Okay? Navigation. Also, someone decides not to get married, decides not to like make a family. Because someone could be a driver. I don't know. I feel like someone could travel a lot different places if you're a trucker, and you just don't have time to give that quality attention to someone. Baby, I keep it moving is what I hear. I go from state to state. I'm here for, what is it, for a good time, not a long time. That's what I'm hearing. I don't look, I'm only here for a, for a good time. I'll take you out to eat anytime I come into town. I'll come see you. But just know that at any second, I gotta go. And then this is the Two of Pentacles. There's the moon. I gotta travel to the moon. That's what I heard too. Where have you been? I've been to the moon.